Welcome friends, let's understand the bubble sort in 1-2 minutes. So we will understand how bubble sort process the data. Let's see here first. As you can see, this is the list and we want to implement bubble sort on this. So what will happen in the first pass? It will compare first two elements. Larger element will be shifted to the right side. As you can see, 5 is shifted to the right side in the first comparison. Similarly, in the second comparison, 5 and 8 will be compared and the larger element will be shifted to the right side. So 8 is already greater, so there won't be no swap here. And similarly here, 8 and 6, 8 is larger, 8 will be shifted to the right side. So largest element is shifted to the right side in the first pass. This is how bubble sort works. Similarly, in the second pass, what will happen? The largest element in the remaining, except the last index element, will be shifted to the second last index. So every time in each pass, size of the array will be reduced for the iteration in the second loop. So we generally uses two loops for the bubble sort implementation. Let's do the implementation here. So let's calculate the length first. Length of the array dot len. Write your first loop I less than length I plus plus. This is a general sequential loop. Now write another loop j starting with 0 itself here again, and j is going to be less than length minus I because after the first pass, size of the array will be reduced for the iteration in the second loop. That is why we need this. Now here just write your one condition. It's very simple condition. Use array and check whether the first element is greater than the second element. In that case, we will do the swapping. So here for the swapping in JavaScript, there is very simple step using destructuring. Here I'm using array here. So let's do the destructuring through the array. Just mention the first element here which you want to swap with array and the second element which we want to swap with, without using any third or temporary variable, third party variable. We don't need any of this. We can implement swapping within one line just. So write the first element here like this, second element in this case, like here arj at first and arj plus second. So here we will write arj plus first and arj will be second. So this is how the swapping works. Now here just return your array. You will see the output, sorted array. Now let's check the output. Okay, let's console it. Bubble sort, sorted list. Now let's see your output. As you can see, your array is sorted. 3 5 6 8 5 3 8 6 we sorted to this. So this is how you can implement bubble sort. If you think of its time complexity, there are two loops. Generally n square is the first time complexity. If you talk about the best time complexity, best could be when your array is sorted, so it could be n, best could be n. So let's see here the time complexities as well. This is the best case when the array is sorted, when there is no swap is needed, that is going to be big of n, and the worst could be n square. This is how you can implement the bubble sort. This is all for this video.